What's good? It's Sean. I want to talk about how your habits equals your life. Your habits, the things that you do every day, the things that you consistently do every day are your habits. That's a habit. And if you have poor habits, you will have a poor life. If you have good habits, habits that elevate you, habits that evolve, that are helping you evolve, your life will evolve. If you have habits that are if your habits are smoking, if your habits are drinking, I'm not saying those things are bad. They are bad, but we all it's life. We're gonna do shit like that, but it's all about balance. If you're smoking every day and your life is not elevating, you're not evolving, your life is not getting better, you're not getting better, then what the fuck are you smoking every day for? You should be doing it maybe every 2 weeks, every week, once a week, once a month, And if your life is not elevating, you shouldn't be doing it. You should not be smoking every day. Then you wonder why is my life not getting better? Why is my life not the way I want it to be? Why am I not the way I want to be? It's because your habits are poor. So you're having a poor life. You're you're a poor person, you know? And you know your habits, if you want a life that's evolving, your life should be your life should be uh, your habits should be working out every day, working out every day, uh working out every day, reading books. I highly recommend reading books because there's I didn't really like reading books until I read, Napoleon Hill, Outwitting the Devil. That's a good book. I recommend to you. And also Think and Grow Rich. That's a really good book that I also recommend. Uh, when when you read, you really expand your mind, and it really you open your minds to things that you never thought that you would you know or find that really could change your life. But back to the habits. Your habits is what creates your life. If you're consistently having habits that are like you're reading books, you're working on your purpose, you're working on your goals every day, your life is going to evolve because you're consistently doing it every day. And your purpose is going to reward you. Your purpose is going to reward you. Everyone's purpose here is going to reward you, no matter how small or big you think your purpose is. It's going to reward you. It's going to reward you in some way, you know, and, and that's what's meant for you. But your habits cannot be poor and you think your life is going to get better. You can't be smoking every day and your life is not evolving, and then you wonder why it's not evolving. You know, that's not how life works. That's not how the universe works. That's not how anything, works. Unless it's really helping you, you know. But yeah, your habits creates your life, Poor habits equals poor life. Rich habits equals a rich life. You know, have a balance. You can do these things, drink. And maybe on the weekend. Not even I wouldn't even recommend drinking or smoking once a week, honestly. But you know, it just depends how much it affects you. And everyone's different. But you know, once a month maybe drink once a month. But it's only if your life is elevating though. What are you celebrating? Like those are things we used to celebrate. Like, oh, I did some good. But what are you celebrating for real? Like, like what are you really celebrating? What have you done in life to really, be just? But I'll admit, like you could do some shit like that. You could be, you know, smoking and drinking once a week, once a month, even, but make sure your priorities are straight. Make sure your life is elevating before you just, out here smoking and shit. Like, but yeah, I just want to talk about that. Poor habits equals poor life. Rich habits equals a rich life. You want your life to be great and grand and rich, you have to do things that you want to elevate, things that you want. You have to do things that are going to elevate your life, not things that that, oh, like, I'm just sitting here eating bullshit, eating junk food. You feel low energy. You feel lazy. You feel sluggish because you're doing these bad habits. That's why you feel that way. You cannot feel like your life is, oh, your life is out to get you. You can't feel like your life is out to get you. You can't feel like, oh, the world is out to get you. No, look at your habits, bro. Look at your habits. Or if you have poor habits, bro, that's why your life is like the way it is. It's not no one else's fault but yours. It's your life. It's your life. You know, it's your perspective. It's what you're doing is what your life is gonna be. What you're doing is what your life is gonna turn out to be. So yeah, uh, you know, change your life and you will have a better life. Have better habits and you will have a better life. Have rich habits and you will have a rich life. Work on your purpose. Find out what your purpose is. I'm gonna have another video about finding your purpose too. You know, like something like that. But yeah, that's just the video for that. Y'all, see y'all. Peace out.